Hello, people. How you guys doing? I want to use this opportunity to tell people that love is not something you negotiate with. Love is not something you force yourself into. You want somebody to love you. You want somebody to hit to your own way of saying love. No, sometimes you do not force people to love you. You have to love the person that loves you. When somebody does not show any interest in loving you, go your separate ways. Do not stay and be forcing the person with gifts, with money. At the end of the day, it is you that will be messed up. Now, this is a situation in Lagos. I saw it from Justice Court, a guy and a lady. This guy truly loves this lady, but the lady does not love him in return. Rather, she loves somebody else. And the guy was still putting his head to love this lady. Now, I would like you to watch this short clip and I will come back to make a powerful point based on what you're gonna listen or watch from this video. Just watch.
I am here because of my son. I haven't seen him for over 3 years.
When was that?
Okay, I met Stanley through my ex-boyfriend. The relationship was a toxic relationship, a violent relationship. So a day came, I called Stanley that, please, can you talk to my friend for me because he holds you on high esteem. Instead of him to resolve the issue, he started telling me all nasty things about my ex, telling him how he's bad, how he's this, how he's that. Then evening came. I was not like, okay, time for me to go home. And he said, no, I should not go home, that we can as well book a lodge. So at the end of the day, I stayed and we lodged. In the room, I tried to sleep and he came all touching. I was like, no, this cannot happen. He forced himself on me and he had his way. And I was not happy about it. I was crying. I was like, I'm going to let my people know. And
did you report to anybody?
No. He said I shouldn't tell anybody. After some weeks, I started feeling somehow. I ran some tests and I realized I was pregnant.
Can I have your response? Stanley.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've been a fan of this, will I call it program? Because I follow you, I follow it on TikTok. This car here, I got this car 2014, and that was when she and her boyfriend came to my house. He's my longtime friend, but he packed out from there to somewhere else, I don't know. But since that's my own family house, he knows my house. So they came together. I was so happy to see him. Then the evening, because they slept in my house, the evening, I asked him, this girl you brought, is she your girlfriend? Since you guys came, you didn't contact me. He said, no, that is just a random girl in the street. That was what he told me. I said, okay. The next day, I and her, we took a stroll, I think to get something at the bus stop. Then I asked her again. I said, this my friend, are you dating him? Because I asked him and he told me something. Then he said, what did he tell me? I said, I won't tell you. But he told me something. Are you guys dating? She said, no. So then, after that day, they went back the next day. She took my phone, dialed her number, and called her phone. That was how I got her number. She did that, not me. And when she called me, she was asking me, how is my hand? Because I was on bandage. How was my hand? How are you feeling? So that was how it started. Then on August, they came to my house that early August. How do I know her birthday? If she's not the one that told me. She told me. Now next week is my birthday. I said, what date? Is it 12th August? Then on that 12th August, I sent her a message. Then she called me to tell me that I am the first person to send her a message. I said, when next will she come around to see me? I said, you can't come to my house because I don't know what you and my friends are doing. Then she said, he's not her boyfriend. Then I said, okay, now this is what he told me. So if he's not your boyfriend, I like you. He said, okay, that she will come, but she will not come to the house because of my parents. I said, yes, because my parents will think maybe you guys are having something. Then that was how she came. Then we lodged. Ma, I don't watch ball in that area. I have where I watch ball. It's a small lounge, it's a mini lounge. Then we lodged there. That was when I started telling her that, okay, now that you are here, I like you. Then she said she knows I'm a handsome boy and lots of girls will be around me, that she's not going to accept me. I said, what is it with lots of girls? That is it that once you ladies see any handsome girl, you feel he has numerous girls? That's not how it's done. Besides, since I have this injury, you're the only one that has been calling me to ask me of my hand, which means I don't have anybody. Then she said, okay. That was how we started, and we made love. Ma, I know the law very well. I will never rape a woman because I know what it is. I know the longevity in jail. I will never do such. And besides, we were in the room when the receptionist brought the drink. I wasn't out. Then I only told her I would need to go home in the evening because of my parents. She said, okay, no problem. We made love first time. I went home. I came back the next morning and we go 2 more times before she left. Now, do you call that rape? And before then, she told me she was on her ovulation. And I said, that means you're taking in. She said she likes it. She started telling me about the guy. That was when I even knew that he had something. Now, I have to call that guy and tell him, his name is Nam. I called him, I said, bro, now for you. So this girl is your girlfriend? And he did not tell me anything. He said it's a random girl. He said, bro, leave that thing. That she's not even enjoying her. Then I had to call her back and ask, come, why all this? That was started telling me how the guy used to beat her, maltreat her. She even showed me a wound, her leg, where the guy injured her. She has the stitches on that leg. And I said, then why are you here? You having somebody who beats you up every day, who locks you in the room for days, did not give you anything. How? Then why are you there? You don't need to be there. But at least it's fine now. We are together. Then I was even the one that is asking her, have you missed your period? You can ask her. I was the one asking her because I know. Then finally she told me she's pregnant. And I said, wow. Then that means finally you are mine. Only for her to call me 3 weeks to tell me that she wants to abort the child, that she can no longer cope with me because she's still in love with the guy. And I said, when you're still in love with the guy, then why did you allow me to pull myself to you? Why did you allow all this? Then she said I have to send her money. She sent me a SMS, she and one doctor. The doctor told her to come. No, she has already gone to the hospital. The doctor gave her a date. And what they needed was 11,000. And I said, 11,000. Why do you want to kill this boy? Okay, do you know what? If you don't want this boy, give back to him.
So just pause a second. You see the introduction, what the lady said and what the guy said. They had a one night stand in a hotel where they lodged, or in a mini guest house, where they had some rounds of, touching the kpekus, and at the end of the day, the thing led to pregnancy. But if you look at the whole thing holistically, you will see that the guy is in love, but the lady is also playing with the former boyfriend. So the lady is playing double game. So this guy, she said that the guy is handsome, that many women will be into his life. The guy said, no, I love you. I want to do this, I want to do that, But at the end of the day, this guy was showing excessive love to this lady. But the lady never cared to reciprocate that love. She was still going back to her ex. The person that used to molest her, assault her, beat her up, she was still going to the same place. She was not wanted. But the guy that wanted her was being insulted and neglected. Even the parents of this guy were liking the lady. But the lady was not showing the love. She was not reciprocating the love. So what I'm trying to say at this instance is this. Do not force yourself to love somebody. When there is no chemistry, when there's no love existing between two of you, go your separate ways. That's what it normally say, when there's no love lost, when they dislike each other, that's a different ballgame. But this guy truly loves this lady. Even though the pregnancy came out of nowhere, but the guy took responsibility for everything that was going on. But the lady wasn't interested. Her mind was over there, over the person that was messing her up, was not even interested in her. This is how love goes. Most people that show love to some people, those people do not reciprocate that love. This is something I have seen. Many women, the men they love don't love them back. And many men, the women that love them, they don't reciprocate. This is what I've been observing this for many years. So the moment you discover that a lady is not showing any interest in reciprocity, go your way. You cannot buy somebody's love with money. Yeah, money rules the world, I know. But there must be atom of interest the lady is showing. If you use money to force a lady into a relationship, it does not work. That's why you see some people, they say a gate man is going after a lady. There's something women see we don't see. There's a way women reason we can't comprehend up to today. So it's not a question of fighting to go and love a lady that doesn't love you. It makes no meaning. Make you love person will love you. If person show you love, make it show them back. If you not show, you go your way. So this guy was fighting alongside the parents to accommodate this lady, but the lady wasn't interested. And if you look at her physiognomy, you understand that she was interested. The guy was factual. The guy was truthful. See, I don't look at somebody's demeanor or somebody's facial construction, but see how the guy was narrating his story. Very straightforward. He was communicating very clearly to everybody. And everybody knows that he's saying the truth. But the lady is not in love, even though the guy is a handsome guy. Have you seen it? Men love with their whole hearts, but women love by emotions. What they say, are you going in a nice car? Do you have a guy, the way you talk, the way you dance, the way you walk? There are things that move ladies. But when men come into love, they want to love to finish. And sometimes they become victim of this love affair. Many men have kicked the bucket because their ladies disappointed them. You'll be doing everything for a lady. You think that lady is dying for you. No, there's somebody else somewhere she's dying for. You'll be surprised. Who is this guy? What has this guy got that I don't have? But it doesn't go that way. So the moment you discover that a woman is not showing that interest, that appetite is not there to love you back, go your separate ways. She will never love, no matter how much you spend on a woman. When you give her that money, she goes to give it to somebody else that does not even love her. This is the fact. But many men sometimes, they want to use money to influence a woman. They want to use money to do this. You send her on a travel tour, go to this. No. As we are doing that, she's thinking about somebody else. And sometimes men will see that this woman loves them. At the end of the day, they will still go after the woman that doesn't love them. So this is what I've seen in this case, and it's been happening. This is a reality, and you must learn from these things that we watch on televisions, on YouTube, on social media. You have to get experience. You have to learn in a shorter time what it took others a long time to learn.